Hey guys, welcome into our semi-finals match against Revan. You guys remember we beat Revan 2 or 3-0 in regular season. Um, and since then he has made some changes to his team. His team now consists of Infinite, Mega Mawile, Empoleon, Galarian Weezing, Tera Orbital, Mandibuzz, Tera Bellibolt, Sandslash, Tera Lunatone, Blossom, and Zoroark. Um, in my opinion, this team is a little more threatening than his previous one. Because he can do a Trick Room aspect to it. So it's something we've got to play around. Um, and yeah, this has been a great season, guys. I've really enjoyed it. Getting to playoffs undefeated is great. If we lose our streak, like, it is going to be sad, but we've had a great run. I cannot complain about it. Um, yeah, Revan is no joke. Okay, Revan ended up 6-0ing his opponent in quarterfinals. That's partly because the opponent messed up on something, on prep. He forgot to change something. But Revan is no joke. We cannot take Revan lightly. Um, Especially Hisuian Zoroark. This thing is still, honestly, probably the most threatening one on this team, in my opinion. Because you don't know what mon it's going to be. So with that in mind, we're bringing a slightly different team to what we brought to him in the first time. Changing it up, I don't want to bring the exact same thing, especially because he's got new stuff. So obviously, we're bringing Thunder Thighs on Mega Medicam. On the Medicamite with Pure Power, with Close Combat, Psycho Cut, Bullet Punch, and Poison Jab. 248 HP, 252 in attack, 8 in special defense with the Adamant Nature. I am deciding not to invest any speed this week. Because as you guys can see, I don't think he's bringing Max Speed Orbital. Or, like, if he's bringing Mandibuzz, he's bringing, like, fully defensive Mandibuzz. Probably for Mega Midi. So with that in mind, I decided to run 0 speed and a bulky offense Mega Medicam this week. Because once again, he has no switch-ins to Mega Medicam. He has 0 on his team. Like, he kind of has to catch me out with Hisuian Zoroark as his best option, or Tera Fairy Bellibolt. I've did 2 mocks this week for this battle, because I really only had time to do 2 mocks. It's been a very hectic week for me. And I fought a Tera Ice Bellibolt the first time, and I asked Big Man Tove, thank you for the mocks by the way, Tove, appreciate it, to do Tera Fairy Bellibolt. It helped him, but that is the main reason I'm running Poison Jab, is for Tera Fairy. Other than that, like, I was originally running Upper Hand for Infinite and Mega Mawile, but, like, I don't know, I feel like he can't afford to run Sucker. Like, he could run Sucker on Mega Mawile, but I don't think he can afford to. He might do. He might see it as value, but... yeah, our team captain is here, Thunder Thighs. Up next, we'll bring Calypso, our Tatsugiri. Same set as last week. No, not last week. We had a bye last week. Same set as our last match against William. Holding the Assault Fist with Storm Drain, with Draco Meteor, Surf, Miracle, and Rapid Spin, 248 HP, 8 in special attack, 252 in special defense with a Calm Nature. Originally this was Hydrapple. We're going to bring the exact same Hydrapple set, Assault Fist, Regenerator. But I just felt like this is a better check to Hisuian Zoroark than Hydrapple is. You guys can argue with me that it's not, but this also helps us against Galarian Weezing with Mirror Coat. It allows us to spin webs away. just the main thing, because as you guys can see, there's another mon on here that I want to use slightly differently. It's mainly our spinner, because I need a spinner, because, yeah, spoiler alert, we're not running Devolver and Corviknight this week. So yeah, Calypso is here. I love Tatsugiri. It's one of my favorite Gen 9 mons. It's really showing its value. Once again this season, it showed its value towards the end of last season, in Season 10. This thing is just really good. Up next, we have PTSD on Miltank holding a Rocky Helmet with Thick Fat, with Earthquake Facade, Toxic, and Milk Drink, 248 in HP, 158 in attack, 42 in defense, and 60 in special defense with the Adamant Nature, running a bit of a Chinese EV Miltank here. And we are Tera Poison this week. This is my main check to Infernape, Mega Mawile. With Tera Poison, we kind of sit on a few things. We can't get Toxic. We have a 100% Toxic chance to hit. He does have 2 Steel types and a Poison type. I understand this. But I just felt like I guess we could run Ice Punch. I'm looking at this now. Hold on. Give me a second. Run Power Up Punch. Is Thunder Wave better here, actually? I'm thinking about this. Thunder Wave might actually be better. So yeah, Thunder Wave was in. I'd love to Toxic Mandibuzz, but I think Thunder Wave's better, so I can Thunder Wave to Infinite. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna keep Toxic. They're there for setup as well. Yeah, so with Thick Fat and with Tera Poison, we kind of sit on Infinite, which is really good. It just helps us really. Earthquake deals with his first 3 mons, potentially 4 if he's not running Levitate Wheezing. Helps us with Belly Bolt if he's not running Tera Belly Bolt. Pretty good actually. Like this a lot. This EV Spirit here, it allows us not. I believe it allows us to get 4-hit KO'd by Infinite with like Flare Blitz and stuff. So, and then the 60 HP is just in case, 60 speed F, it's just to help us against Belly Bolt, Galarian Wheezing, a few other things. Miltank is really proving its worth. Honestly, one of my favorite low tier Teras. Up next, we have my dedicated lead this week. Taco Tuesday, I'll Jolteon on the Lumberry with Bolt Absorb. With Thunderbolt, Shadowball, Carmine, and Substitute. 36 HP, 252 in special attack, 220 in speed with a modest nature. I'm leading this thing because in the very first mock I did with Tove, I swept him with this. I led with this and I swept him. He actually can't really do a lot to a lead Jolteon, really. Unless he brings like a super wacky set and he leaves like Sand Slash, then I'm gonna have to switch. If he leaves Sand Slash, it's the only thing that really stops us. Guess we can go like Tera Fly and get a free sub up. Calm Mind. I think Tera Electric's just better. Allows us to hit everything, and then we need 2 Calm Minds up, and I think we sweep. I think that's what it was. 220 speed allows us to outspeed his entire team, bearing any Scarfers. Gotta be careful, Trick Room. But yeah. Up next, we're bringing the Excalibur Corviknight set that got it to 11 and 1 in kills. On the leftovers with pressure, kind of debating changing this to Rocky. Yeah, I'm gonna change this to Rocky. We're gonna go Rocky just for Mega Marwell. Brave Bird, Body Press, Iron Defense, Roost, 248 in HP, 8 Defense, 252 in Speed Def with a Careful Nature. Same set. Really good set. Like, he has, once again, he has to predict with Zoroark, really. He has to catch us off with Zoroark. I think we're always Brave Birding anyway. And last but not least, we have Ronan, our Syrian Samurott, on the black glasses of sharpness, Razor Shell, Ceaseless Edge, Sucker Punch, and Sword Stance. 248 in HP, 252 in attack, 8 in defense with the Adamant Nature. This thing actually shredded in mocks, on the second mock. Once again, don't see a need to invest in any speed, so running bulky offensive Samurott. This thing can catch him off guard really quickly if he's not careful. Like, this has a chance to kill Mega Marwell at +2. That's what we're rocking with here. But yeah, basically, this is my dedicated lead. If it doesn't work out, I can still win with these 5. Because last time Jolteon went down because I last minute switched to heavy duty boots over Lumberry. And the sweep didn't happen. So we're going to try to go for it again. We're going to lead it this time. If he leads anything other than Sand Slash, we should be good. I just got to be careful of Bug Buzz, because Bug Buzz does go through sub. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that is the team. It is slightly different to last time, because last time we brought Scarf Samurott, we brought Eviolite Magmar, Hydrapple. So we've just changed these two to Tatsugiri and Multank, and then changed this to a bulky offensive one. But yeah, guys, that is the team for semi-finals. Win or lose, it's been a great season. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. Appreciate all of you. And wish us luck. And I'll see you guys in the battle shortly. Hey guys, welcome into the battle. So you guys can see, this is not a live reaction. This is not a live voiceover. That's because I was not happy with how I produced it. I was not happy with how I was acting within the live reaction. And that is mainly because I had just come off a 10-hour shift at work. And I'd been up since 3:30 in the morning. I played this game at 3 p.m. my time. So I played this game directly after work. Which is why I sounded like very gloomy and like very bored. And I did not want to give you guys that content. So I do apologize. I know it is semi-finals. But I want to give you guys the best content that I can possibly give you. And to do that, I need to make decisions based on how I think I spoke, how I acted within the live recording. With that being said, Revan has brought some interesting mods. Not really interesting, but 2 mons I thought were going to come were Mega Marwell and Galarian Weezing. Those were the 2 mons I thought that were going to come. Both of them are not here, which means that Mega Medicam kind of just goes crazy into his team. Funnily enough, this is the exact same team he brought, except he brought Mandibuzz instead of Meowscarada this time. Yeah. In prep, I think I faced two variations of the team. So one had Infinite, Mega Mawile, Empoleon, Galarian, Weezing, Bellibolt, and Sandslash. The other one had those 5 minus Sandslash, including Orbeetle. Yeah, I think so. One maybe had a Hisuian Zoroark. Like, I knew Zoroark was gonna come, but it's also 50-50 on whether it could come, because personally I don't think it has the best matchup into me, but it is a way to try and catch Mega Midi off guard. So that being said, I'm gonna lead off with what I think can sweep him, and it worked in a mock. And purposefully in the second mock that I did not try what I'm about to show you. So we lead off with Jolteon. It's the fastest thing, outspeeds his entire team. I'm going to click substitute here. Bearing in mind, I do know Bug Buzz was a option that he could go for. I did calc a non-invested Bug Buzz, did about 36% max. So, which was really nice. So it basically means that I can get Carmined up pretty freely against a uninvested Bug Buzz, which I don't think he could have been. I definitely know he wasn't now, but during the time, I don't think he goes max special attack Orbeetle against my team. Here he goes Mach Punch to break the sub. It's a free Carmine for me. In my eyes, he's got no ground type. He's got 1 electric resist. I'm just going to click T-Bolt here. T-Bolt does about 29%, so I know that this is a bulky Bellibolt. Max HP Bellibolt, I should say. Here, I just sub again. There's no reason not to. He can only hit me with Tera Blast because we're Volt Absorb. Once again, it's another free Carmine. Now here, I click Shadow Ball, and we win the roll, and the roll was heavily in his favor. It was about a 37% chance to kill, whereas Thunderbolt guaranteed killed. So I kind of risked it by going Shadow Ball there. In hindsight, I should always be Thunderbolting there, just in case it is Zoroark. I should always be Thunderbolting there. So that is a slight misplay on my part. But it worked out for us. And then here, I just sub again. Once again, he can only hit me with Tera Blast. And based off the team that I have, he can't. It would be dumb of him to be a special attack invested Bellibolt here. He needs to be as bulky as possible to deal with like Mega Midi, Zamparot. Here we just T-Bolt. Yeah, there's no reason for me to T-Bolt, especially since he's Terra'd. In case one of these mons is Zoroark hiding, which funnily enough, it was. Goes into Infinite here. In hindsight, I could have Terra'd very early on. I could have just Terra'd versus Orbeetle, and just Thunderbolt swept him from there, because that guaranteed to kill on Orbeetle. However, I wanted and needed to save Tera for Miltank, because we are Tera Poison. As you guys heard in the team builder, outside of Hisuian Zoroark, in my opinion, Infinite was his next threatening mon into my team. Like a banded Flare Blitz does a lot. So I wanted to save Tera Poison because then we resist fighting and we've got thick fat. So that was the reason why I didn't Tera earlier on. It just made sense for me to save it, but here, especially because Bellibolt went down, As soon as Belly Belt went down, I should have just Tera Electric. Once again, slight misplay on my part. It didn't matter. Here, we Thunderbolt again. And then, this is just a Jolteon sweep. He has nothing to deal with Jolteon. This exact scenario worked in the first mock that I did. I led Jolteon, and I swept Tove. My good friend Tove, thank you for the mocks. Helped me a lot. Swept the first game with Jolteon 6-0 there. In the second game, as I said at the start, I purposefully did not go for the Jolteon sweep because I wanted to see how I can play without either Jolteon not hitting the field or Jolteon going down. And in that scenario, I still won. I think it was a 3-0 in that mock, and Jolteon didn't hit the field. So with that being said, guys, we are in finals. We are most definitely in finals now. GG's to Revan. Thank you very much for the game. I appreciate you. Thank you for being my opponent for semis. Man, Hisuian Zoroark is such a pain to prep for. Because you have to take into account, like, what it can disguise itself into. And Revan's team is pretty good to disguise. Because if you guys saw our first battle against Revan, if you disguise yourself as one of your Terramons, it keeps the Tera type. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't know if that's a bug or a weird interaction, or if it's just a visual glitch. But, yeah. That is us, guys. A 6-0 in semis is wild. But I played to my win con. I played to my out. Well, I played to one of them, anyways. But yeah. I will see you guys next week for finals. I do not know who I'm up against as of recording this video. Because Revan and I's game was the first to be played out of the semi-finals match in the division. I believe they're playing Sunday. Sorry. Yeah, I'll break the fourth wall. I am recording this as of Saturday night, after I took a nap from after the battle. And because I'm in New Zealand, I'm a day ahead of Americans. So I think they're playing either Sunday, so tomorrow, or Monday, because Monday is Sunday for Americans. So with that being said, guys, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't. We're getting close to 50 subscribers. I appreciate you all for hanging around, enjoying the videos. It's been such a pleasure and so much fun to make these, knowing that you guys are enjoying them. But until next time, guys, stay safe, be yourself, and peace.